All right, it's Wednesday, September 14, 2016. It's approximately 2:15 p.m. I'm at the Brooks County Sheriff's Office, CID-NX, here to interview Stephen Stiles in regards to the present investigation. Come on, man.
What's up?
Hey, hold on, you go sit down and get it. You ain't gonna hurt me, are you?
No.
Uh-huh. I'm gonna take this off of you, okay? Good. Yeah, thank you, man. Is it Stephen?
Stephen.
Your last name is Stiles?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. How old are you, man?
38.
38? You from Brooks County?
Yes.
You know why I'm here?
Probably about the incident from in the jail on the 8th.
Yeah.
Thursday.
Yeah, on last Thursday. All right, so I'm gonna take some notes because my memory ain't real good, and I talked to a lot of people. Okay, so I'm here just because you're right. There was an incident, and it's eventually made its way to us, and you're the first person I want to talk to. Real quick, let me make sure I got your name spelled right. Is it Stephen?
Yes.
Okay. So look, I've had a little bit of an opportunity to kind of look at some things to see what's going on. All right, but you're one of the first people I want to talk to, right? Because you're one that kind of in this situation is the victim.
Mm-hmm.
So I kind of want to get your side of the story. But before we do, I want to ask you something. Are you okay?
Except my back, ever since then, but it's getting better.
Mm-hmm.
You know, it's getting better. I'm taking 3 ibuprofen, 3 in the morning and 3 at night.
Okay, so you're having some back issues from it? Okay.
And, just numbness from handcuffs, from that's nothing really just major, but my back was shifted or something. I don't know what I had. And I'm gonna be straight up with you about this whole situation, man. You know.
That's what I want, man.
I ain't gonna hold back no spot. I'll tell you what I did. I'll tell you what I said, and all I can do and go from there.
Okay.
Okay, so it was on the 8th. Okay, I had been to the doctor for congestion in my chest.
That same day?
Tuesday.
Okay.
Okay, that was Thursday. Okay, for congestion. The doctor, the nurse gave me 3 days off from my detail, which I work in the kitchen detail. And prior to the kitchen detail, I've been working for the counter shop, taking engines apart, putting them back together, changing hubs and everything, doing what I was asked to do.
Mm-hmm.
I had 7 months left on the road.
Okay.
Okay. 7 months, the whole 7 months I've been working, okay. The man gave me a couple of days off out of the kitchen because he wanted the disease spreading and, coughing over the food and all that. So I was laying down on my bunk. I met around 9:30, 9 o'clock. Something hit my feet. We don't lay down. I ain't get your damn ass up. That big. Paranoid schizophrenic. I take medicine for that. Okay. That's one thing. But I told him, I said, motherfucker, just like this right here. I said, when he said that, get your goddamn ass up. I said, motherfucker, I've been to the doctor. And I said, you just sent me to prison for the same goddamn thing. You lied on me. You just sent me to prison months ago for lying on me. Matter of fact, this is what I'm doing now, the rest of the parole on me, Because I was in the Brooks County court, sitting down, and they were having state court. And state court is not as strict as superior court. And me and this guy, we was chattering, just like other guys was chattering. Okay, just like the whole courtroom chattering. But he came down. I'm not. Well, you done had some people say, well, your name bounce around like a ping pong ball in the DA's office and stuff like that. I done did my share of dirt, I'm 40 years old now. And what is my name, really? And, people like to entertain people. So, but the first thing he did when we was in that court, I'm gonna get back to it. So, can't you get back to the court? He said, if you don't shut your goddamn mouth, you won't see the judge today. And I told him just like this, you getting ready to walk off. I I called him back. I leaned back in my chair. I said, there's a way to talk to a man, motherfucker. I told him just like that. I'm not saying I'm like that. I'm not saying I'm wrong. I told him just like that. And you know what he did? He grabbed me in my collar in front of 100 people. He snatched me up. We was up in the thing where the DA at, and snatched me up. And he tripped over himself. He stumbled over himself. So people were like, oh my goodness. So what he did, he got his balance. I had shackles on him. He grabbed me. And he ran me for about 30 yards from the front of the courtroom to the back of the courtroom, just closed the door. And he literally was trying to beat me dead. And I was like, and the sheriff came, Captain Bill. He stepped up there and he said, what you trying to do, Boutwell? What are you trying to do to him? But he was still trying to do all kind of stuff. You know. He said, I got you. I got this, you know. And I was like, man, what you trying to do, whatever. But anyway, that was then. Okay? That was a couple years ago. Okay, I get ready to go to trial for this situation. But my probation officer is a witness in this case. So I go to pay her this Friday, and I gotta go to trial Monday, and I asked her, well, I gotta go to trial, no trial coming up, might not be Monday that fast, but I asked her, I said, do you remember what happened up there with me and Captain Boyd? We was a sergeant then, because he worked over here as an investigator. Do you remember what happened? She said, oh, I can't talk about that. Guess what? I said, okay, that's fine. That's fine. Okay, no problem. Guess what? When I walked through the courthouse Monday morning, okay, I went to report to her on Friday. When I walked to the courthouse Monday morning for arraignment or whatever, guess what they had to work for? My arrest, influence of the witness. February, I come out here. He comes to me. Not gonna have any problems, right here. Man, I went to prison for that, and you know, just snap that and stuff. Just give me a detail, you know, I can work and make my time go out faster or whatever. Okay. So, but he didn't do it, but the other man did. He gave me a detail, and he did that. But now back to what happened. When he said, get your ass up, I said, okay. I got up, get him out of here. I don't want to talk to him no more today. He said that. I don't want to talk to him no more today. So, the man called the other officer, Officer Powell, and they had him in the hallway, and then the lieutenant said, we're taking him to C5, which was the lockdown dorm, right? So, C5 is just regular dorm. But then Powell said, no, he said, take him to A. So then, Giddens, he asked him why he was going to another dorm. He asked him. He said, yeah, his ass is going to A. Okay. So I was wrong. I stepped out of line. I stepped to the door where he was going to the dorm at and opened the door, and I said, can I talk to you for a minute? And then that's when he pushed, so I backed up. I don't want no damn, no charge. I don't want no charge. I go home. My parole is up in a week or so. I don't want no problem. So, but he pushed, so I backed back, and I said, you know what, man? I said, man, you know what? I said, you prejudiced, man. And this and that and this. Then he said, cut. Put the handcuffs on me. I looked over at him like this right here. I said, you motherfucker. And when I'm telling you the truth, man, when I did that motherfucker did. I was cuffed. When I did that motherfucker did. Went inside my eyeball. Went in my eyeball. Like that right there. Went inside my eyeball or whatever, then just trying to dig in my eyeball and stuff. So then, some kind of way, I had the handcuffs on. I'm like, damn, what's wrong? Some kind of way I had the handcuffs on. And I was like this, my head on the ground. Well, I was scared to put my head on the ground because I thought we were gonna put pressure on it, right? But he took his body and he was with me like this right here. No reason though. Because I got cuffs on. Mm-hmm. He did me like this about, if I remember right, probably about 9, 8, 9, anywhere from 6 to 10 times. Just kept doing like that right there. Don't take got to show it till, just kept doing like that. Just kept doing like that. I said, what you want? He said, you resisted. I said, what? Then the lady came running down the hallway. And he was still doing it. Mm-hmm. And she was like, no. I was like, what? I said, what you getting? So she was like, he like, when you lay all the way down, I would have been laid down. You know what I'm saying? I'm not trying to resist it or nothing, I just know how you is. Took me to 8. Came down. Handcuffed tight. You see what he left some website or whatever, but done with this shit. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna see him back again. I'm gonna see him back to prison again for trying to spit or whatever, right? They said the lady, the officer, which was Officer Power and Officer Power and Officer was Sergeant Proctor.
Mm-hmm.
Asked, well, you gonna take the handcuffs off? No, I'm done with it. I said, man, please take the handcuffs off. I'm gonna see all that right there going on right now. Like, take the handcuffs off, please, I'm inside to see the thing, got a pocket on it. We gonna do it, he left me back there for about a couple hours. And then they came. He's sitting up back there to take the handcuffs off. But I called several times for a mattress and a blanket or whatever, because I had that congestion and I didn't want to sleep on that steel like that. He left me there. He left me there all the way to the middle of the next day. He left me there well over 24 hours without a mattress. And he went home, laid down in his bed, you know what I'm saying, just like everybody else. Just civilized. But they locked up a night, quite sure they had a night, mattress they on. If I was a threat, suicide threat, he would have had me up front in the suicide watch cell and the chip scrapped out. If I was a threat, I wasn't a threat to myself or nobody else. He just took it upon himself to let me sleep without, definitely not sitting with the handcuffs off. With the handcuffs on for 2 hours, whatever. It might have been 3. I don't know how long it was. You know what I'm saying? And he refused to give me a mattress. I got a mattress the next day. Around all this happened, he took the handcuffs off probably around 12 o'clock that day. But he gave me a mattress. He bought me a mattress maybe around 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock the next day.
Okay.
And I've been there since then, eating, they give you, you get different meals from everyone else. Stuff you never heard of, you probably don't want to see it or make you sick to see it. You take some tortilla chips, regular tortilla chips, 2 slices of light bread, and a patty that I used to work in the kitchen. A patty that they put together that they use leftover beans, leftover cabbages, leftover carrots, and they smash it together, and they put it up there, and before they get ready to serve it, you throw it up there and warm it up, okay? And that's what I've been doing. But I can't touch that food. I'm losing weight or whatever, right and right and wrong and wrong. I'm waking up out of my sleep and he kicked. I didn't say he kicked me out, I wouldn't dare say he kicked me, because I don't know where, I just felt the feet move and woke him up. You don't lay down over here, you get your goddamn ass up, you know what I'm saying? But he knows me from a time before, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna tell you something. That man, he gonna hurt somebody. I know he gonna hurt somebody. That's what he do. This ain't the only incident gonna happen. I don't know how you got this information about this right here, because I've been in the hole. You know what I'm saying? I don't know how you know what was going on, but I mean, Ray Charles see that wasn't right. You know what I'm saying? I didn't try to, get aggressive with him. I didn't try to do nothing like that right there. I swear I didn't try to do nothing. The only thing I want to do was not go to that hole and eat that food like I'm eating out. And I wish it was some kind of way you could help me get out of that now. If you can.
All right, so let me go back. Now, I just want to listen to everything here and then kind of clarify some things and ask some questions. So he says it was about 9:30 last Thursday on the 8th when this all happened. You were laying on your bunk and Captain Boutwell kind of slapped your feet or just kind of knocked your feet or something. He said, and what did he say again?
You can get your ass up. We don't lay down around here. Nobody lays around. Get your ass up. He cursed me.
Okay.
He cursed me. That's the only thing.
And what did you say?
And I said, I told him, I said, the doctor gave me a goddamn excuse or whatever.
Now, I don't think that's what you told me. You told him initially, right? You said you
kind of the same shit, the same way you sent me in prison last time.
No, but I think you responded to him. He cursed you. You cursed him back,
he
right?
cursed me and I cursed him back.
What'd you say again?
Well, I said, I can't really remember what I said. It had to be motherfucker, something like that. But I mean, motherfucker, the doctor gave me an excuse. I don't know exactly what it was. I know he just cursed me first. Okay. You know what I mean? I mean, they just opened the doors.
All right. And so once that happened, then that's when he said, "You're done."
That's it.
Okay. Was there anybody else in the cell with you? I don't know about the cells over there. What they look like. Anybody else in the cell with you?
Yeah, but they was upstairs. It was upstairs. Me, Captain Boutwell, and Giddens was the only one.
All right. So after that, then after Captain Boutwell orders you over, hey, say you're going to lockdown. Then he leaves. He leaves the cell.
He left before. He left because he told the man, he didn't say I was going to lockdown. He said, get him out of here.
Okay.
He just said, get him out of here. And he left out. I'm done talking with him. Get him out of here. He left out. So the man, Lieutenant Giddens, he helped me pack my stuff. He called his other officers. And we stepped out in the hallway, and then that's when Lieutenant Giddens say, put him in C5. And then Officer Powell said, the captain said, put him in A.
What's the difference between C and A?
C is a regular dormitory, and A is lockdown.
All right.
Lieutenant said, put him in A. You know what I'm saying? Because I really had did now, whatever, Because he cursed me and I cursed him back, and, it wasn't no big. And I just said, man, you're prejudiced or whatever, man, but he didn't like that shit.
All right. So y'all are standing out there in the hallway, and they're saying, no, Captain said, put him in A.
Yes.
All right, and then what happened? Then
okay, Giddens stepped in. Giddens said, I'm not for sure. So he stepped in the ex-captain, and he came back out. He said, put him in A. So when Giddens said that, I stepped to the door and asked the captain, could I speak to him? He said, I told you I was done talking to you. Get out of here. You know what I'm saying? Like he was coming toward me, so I backed up. Because, I didn't want to get into altercation with him, whatever, this and that and this. And I told him he was wrong, and, this and that, wrong for putting me in the hole and this and that. And that's when he said cuff. When he said cuff, and I looked at him, and that's when he went crazy. He went digging in my eyes, pulling my hair, digging in my eyes. And when he finally broke it down to wake when he finally, he had put his knee all in my head and stuff. But when he got me down, look, the other officer, they weren't doing that, man. Because, they didn't know what to do. So they know what went right, and they probably didn't want to get involved with shit, you know what I'm saying? But he had put his knee on me like that right there. And I had my hand behind my back, and it came up off of me. It kept going like that, but anyway. Like I say, I done did some wrong stuff, you know. I've been punished for it, you know. And that's the way it's supposed to be. You do wrong, you get chastised. Ain't none of this little boy stuff no more. Well, they picking on me or this, that, and this. No, ain't none of that.
Stephen, where were those knees hitting you at?
In my rib cage.
On your left or right side?
On the right side and my kidneys and rib cage.
So look, just like you said, you're gonna tell me the truth, right?
Yeah.
And that's what I want, man. I mean, because you're not in trouble with this. I mean, there's nothing here that I'm here to do to put paper on you or nothing. All right?
That's good.
But yeah, that's right. But I do need to know the truth.
Mm-hmm.
And I told you I watched the video, right? And you're right. I see a lot of what you're seeing, a lot of what you're saying. I'm seeing. Okay. With the exception of a little bit, you were a little more aggressive in the beginning than what you're telling me.
Yeah, yes I was.
Right?
Yes I was.
Now I ain't saying that how it ended was right.
Yeah, when I went.
But you did lunge at him. You kind of gave that to him.
Oh, I didn't.
Video don't lie.
When I went and asked him.
No. It was actually after that because they were having to restrain you from going towards Captain Boutwell.
Okay.
Do you remember that?
Did I have cuffs on?
That was actually right before they cut you.
Okay.
Do you remember that?
Well, I mean, you see I kind of lunged there?
Mm-hmm.
Well, I don't remember, but anyway, if I did, damn, I don't know what I could have been thinking about.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because, I mean, the cuffing was, and that's why I know the cuffing part was what I would expect.
Mm-hmm.
Because but you don't remember being kind of aggressive there in the beginning?
Well, I know I was angry, you know, and
Were you angry because you were supposed to have 3 days off and you weren't feeling good, or was it because you were going to lockdown?
I was angry because I was going to A for no reason, you know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Because the doctor had and gave me an excuse. So they actually it was till Friday, but I was going in on my own, you know. But you know, where the doctor, he just took me off of the meds Sunday night, you know, and I asked him for a few more nights on the Tylenol because of my back, because of what was going on with my back, stuff like that.
So your back was hurting you even before this then?
No,
Oh.
my back was fine until.
Okay. Well, you just talked about having more Tylenol because of your back.
Yeah, well, he gave me Tylenol for the congestion.
Okay.
He gave me some kind of pill to clear that ingestion up. But he told me that he was going to take me off of the ingestion and Tylenol Sunday, and just leave me back on my regular medicine, which was paranoid schizophrenia.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, and maybe I did learn that, you know what I'm saying, not knowing, because I mean, like I was mad and I do have that disorder, you know what I'm saying. I've been dealing with that disorder for quite some time, but I take my medicine for it. I was willing to do what he asked me to do. Yeah, I don't see why he had, you know, all those leaves and stuff and all that. I don't see why he had to do all that, you know, but it happened.
But you don't remember initially not really cooperating, I guess.
Only time I didn't cooperate was when no, I really don't.
Okay. And like I said, man, I'm not here to put something on you for that,
Mm-hmm.
because that's kind of irrelevant to what Captain Boutwell might have done at the end,
Mm-hmm.
you know. But I do just need to get the whole story, because you know it did start off a little bit differently with. I mean, I don't know about in the cell. I mean, that's pretty consistent with what I've heard. But just, you know, I want to get your feelings on that, because you remembered other things, but you didn't really remember the part where you were a little aggressive there to begin with, and that's why. It's Giddens and was it Powell?
Good Giddens and Powell.
Yeah, well, they were restraining you in the beginning, just separating you, trying to keep you back.
Okay, I remember that. I do remember that.
Giddens especially seemed to be really trying to separate you, push you back, not in a violent way, but just like, hey, easy now, calm down. Mm-hmm. So you kind of recall that now.
Get in trouble,
exactly. Yeah. So you were pretty angry at the time?
Yeah, I was. I want to know why he wanted to send me to the hole. That's all I want to know. and I want to get out there, mother.
I don't blame you there. All right. So when Giddens is trying to hold you back and say, hey man, don't get in trouble, what are you thinking, man? What's going on?
Well, I said, let me chill out.
He said, what now?
When he was saying that, well, he wasn't really saying that. He was, because the captain really was doing all the talking, you know what I'm saying? And he was talking a lot of trash, you know, Giddens and Captain Powell. Okay, the only time Giddens and Captain Powell, and Officer Powell got a chance to say something was when we was alone. But when Mr. Powell would, Captain Boutwell was in our presence, they wasn't able to say nothing because he had so much to say to me. You might not have heard it, you know, but it had got a little intense, and I remember a buggy being in front of me with some stove hoods on it, and I remember him being right there, and I remember him saying cuff him. But I know when he said cuff him, I allowed him to cuff him. You know what I'm saying? I was doing what I was asked. When he said cuff him, I was doing what I was supposed to. I was doing it. From that point on, I did what I was asked to do. All this about I was supposed to be flat down on my face, flat all the way down. I didn't know that. You know, only thing I'm trying to do is keep from getting hurt in the fall. Then he was telling me he was gonna take a warrant on me or whatever. I never heard anything about that.
When do you remember when they were putting you down on the ground?
Mm-hmm.
Why were they putting you down on the ground?
Because that's what Captain Boutwell wanted.
How do you know that?
Well, I didn't know that. Captain Boutwell was snatching me, but I know if I would have followed his lead going down, I would have busted up everything, man.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? And I don't think, and from when the time they was trying to put me down, I don't remember Officer Giddens or Officer Powell putting their hands on me. I don't remember it. Because Boutwell wanted to do exactly what he wanted to do. The same shit he did in the courthouse a couple of years ago.
Mm-hmm.
The sergeant named Tracy Proctor. I don't think she was working today, but you might have got a hold to it.
Okay.
She was the one that comes out and take the handcuffs off after he had left me in there with him a couple of hours. I don't know whether that's right or not, but I was restrained in the cell. I don't know why I had to stay in there all night without a mattress. I don't know whether that's the rules or what, but I know.
Well, do you remember when you went down, when you finally got down on the ground? Mm-hmm. Right? It kind of looked like you're still struggling a little bit. What was going on?
He had pressure on me.
Had pressure on you where?
On my head. He was messing me.
Who was he?
Captain Boutwell.
Okay.
He was messing. And I got up quick after that because when that lady came, 10 Proctor, the sergeant, when she came, it was like everything, like she was like, y'all just hold on. Get up, Steve, and go in there. And go, you know, like that.
Where was Captain Boutwell putting, where was he mashing you at?
He was messing me on my head. He was messing me head.
Was he telling you to do anything?
Well, there wasn't nothing to tell me. At first, he was telling me to stop resisting.
Okay.
You know, but that was before. That was before I was always down there. He was messing me and stuff. You know what I'm saying?
What'd you tell him?
I said, man, what you want me to do? You're not. He wouldn't say nothing. He wouldn't say nothing. I said, what you want me to do? We just kept on. Just kept on. And then I said, when the sergeant got down there, Sergeant 10 Proctor got down there, I said, will you help me? And she said, and he said, you're not all the way down until you flat down. That's when he let me know It's like he wanted me to do exactly what I did until.
All right, so before that, you didn't know to lay flat on the ground, you're saying?
No, I didn't. I didn't know, but I mean, I couldn't either. The way I was, I couldn't lay flat on the ground. From the way that he had me, I couldn't. There was no way possible. I could lay flat on the ground. There was no way, because when he said lay flat on the ground, I still was trying to ease my way down. You know what I'm saying? Without getting further injured. He was very aggressive. You know, and I mean, there was no way I could lay flat on the ground with him having his knee in my head and kneeing me in my side and all this going on. You know what I'm saying? I wasn't resisting. You ask Powell and Giddens.
Okay.
I wasn't resisting. And like I said, the reason being I wasn't resisting, it was because I didn't want any choice of being first against me.
Anything else that you have to tell me that I hadn't asked you, or that you can think of?
You know, so just the fact that I was in that room. Well, I already told you about that. I was in that room with those handcuffs on for a couple hours, and then I had to stay in that room all night with no mattress, no blanket.
You said it was Proctor that came in and removed the handcuffs?
Yes.
All right. Now, you said it's not the first time, besides what you talked about in the courtroom.
No, it was not the first time.
What else? Who else?
They busted the guy nose over there. They just gave him 7 days, but they gave me 21 days. But they only gave him 7 days. They busted his nose last week. Well, I wouldn't say day. He said Captain Boutwell did it because he called the DA. He was up in court. The man called the DA. Fuck boy. They got him back here. Captain wanted him in the hole, and he said he did resist. Captain busted his nose, and busted his nose 2 times or whatever. I only gave him 7 days in the hole. But I mean.
But he told you he was resisting, though.
Yeah.
All right. Okay. All right, Stephen. What else you got? Anything?
I just want to get out of that hole, man. So I mean, you have nothing to eat.
Yeah. Well, unfortunately, that I don't have anything to do with that.
Okay.
You know, I'm just here about the incident to figure out what's going on and everything.
Okay.
That's jail staff that determine that. So, all right. So, anybody else around besides the folks that you named already that would have seen this?
No, just only the ones I already named. Proctor,
Powell,
Giddens.
Giddens. Okay.
Proctor, Giddens, and Powell.
All right.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, man. That's all I got then.
Okay.